What's up, y'all? Happy Wednesday. Welcome back. Ooh, man, I missed y'all. We had Tuesday off, and you know what? I was kind of sad about it. It was a nice morning. I had a lovely morning with my wife. We had breakfast. It was great. It was a wonderful start to the day, but I don't know. I wasn't here. Didn't quite feel right. So look, we're back. Let's go. And you know what's going on today, folks? As the schedule said, the dice decide. Let's roll some dice today. Who's ready for it? Let me just go ahead. My YouTube chat is working, so let's go rock and roll. Lance, my friend, welcome in. Good to see you. Other name, hello, hello. How y'all doing? Happy Wednesday to you. AJ, you're on TikTok and YouTube. What's up, my guy? Yo, AJ, great writing that you put in the Discord, my dude. Seriously, I was really impressed with it. Your similes and metaphors were off the chart. Keep it going, dude, for real. It was incredible stuff. Looks like, yeah, combined chat's not working for TikTok, but that's alright. I know what's going on. We'll fix that right now. Just gotta activate our source. Like this, and then boom, boom. Alright, it should be working now. Yep, there we go. Ah, I love it when technology works. Isn't it beautiful when it works? Makes life so much better. Oh boy. Folks, welcome back. We've had some requests for this stream. So here we are with our D12 ready to roll. But before we get into it, y'all, we got to pick our dice color today. That's not the right window. There it is. Y'all, what dice color we want? Look at this library of dice we can pick from. What do we want? I think it was Raffi who asked for the purple one last time. So, AJ, you want the red and black? Let's see. Where's the red and black at? Ah, this one, Wicked Marble. Wicked Marble's pretty cool looking. That is pretty ominous. That's pretty ominous. There we go. All right. Forest Green's the other name. But you like the red and black. All right, I think we'll stick with the red and black today. We've done Forest Green for a couple streams, so we'll do this one. All right. Nice and evil looking. I guess it kind of matches my black. I got black and white. I should have done black and red to match the dice. Spirit Wanders. Good morning. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday. How you been? How you been? We were off yesterday, and y'all, you know what, y'all? It didn't feel right. Look, I had a lovely morning. It was a great breakfast with my wife, but I guess it was actually perfect because it made me want to stream more. So when I was going to bed last night, I was like, man, I'm excited to get back to that stream. I want to see everybody again. So how you doing, folks? Welcome back to the Dice Decide. We're gonna roll some dice. They're gonna tell us which of these prompts we're gonna be writing. That one's a little bit off center. Hey, oh yeah, I meant to ask y'all. I need some input. Folks. Do you prefer the view like this, as it is now? And we'll type on screen like this. A little bit small, a little bit hard to read. You like this one? Or do you like this one, which is much bigger? I'll just need to reposition a little bit. I think we could probably get it like there. And then we'll do this. And let's see, does that cut off anything? There we go. Okay, sick. Maybe we stick like this then. Because that way, the dice is a little bit smaller. Leisha, you like the first one, huh? That would be more like this. So there's your dice, your die. And then there's the screen. Really? You like the first one? Okay. Interesting. I thought you'd like it bigger. Toyota, what's up, my dude? Good to see ya. Y'all, if you remember 1996, Toyota Land Cruiser used to hang out and chat. Dodge Cummins 3486 is their new name. They're back. Okay, so you like the smaller one. Oh, y'all are weird. No, that's fine. That's why I ask. All right, I'm glad it works. And you can read the text? Like that's not too small? Yeah, Raffy, Dice Day, baby. We're going to roll some D12s. We're going to roll some D12s and see what prompts we get. And we picked our die color for the day, so we're going to get this ominous red and black, y'all. Raffy, we're going to get you a 6 today, my guy. And if not, if we're not getting a 6 off the bat, I'm going to start doing that thing where I strike numbers from the list to increase the odds of it, because it is frankly ridiculous. We don't have a 6 yet. But hey, y'all, welcome in, everybody. I think it's mostly regulars here, but look, if you don't know what we're doing, welcome in. I am author Alex Knight. It's a pleasure to have you. What we're going to do today is we are going to roll this D12 like so. And whatever number it gives us, we have a library of creative writing prompts. So for instance, that one just gave us a 3. We would do the prompt conjure emotion. Then we have a couple modifiers, like for this one, you spin the wheel of emotion. And whatever emotion it gives you, confident, we write a scene wherein the chosen emotion is elicited from the reader. So it's like that. We got various prompts. We're going to roll dice to see what prompts we're going to get, and then we're going to write the prompts right here on screen. And I encourage y'all to write with me if you want. You can do it yourself. So without further ado, maybe we just roll right into it, huh? Dodge Cummins, you said you're still rocking it in the land down under, my guy. So what time is it in Australia right now? 10:11 p.m., but like... Oh, for today, though. Okay. All right. Normally when I look up time in Australia, it's like the next day. Well, welcome back, my friend. Glad to have a stream viewer tuning in from Australia. Pretty sick. Raffy, you said you're tired, but you... Oh, wait, no. I already read that one. What was it? You said delivery all night last night. Why is my dream world 5 hours across? Rafi, you are the hardest working person I know when it comes to sleeping. Which sounds like an insult, but it's not meant to be. Melissa, good morning. Welcome in. Good to see you. I hope the adjustment back to work hasn't been too bad for you. Hope the days are going easy and everyone's being nice to you. And if they're not, you let me know. I'll have words with them. Aaron, good to see you as well. Slindy, what's up, my guy? Y'all, happy Wednesday, everybody. I'm so glad to be back with y'all. So without further ado, let's roll some dice, huh? I want to like roll the goblin somehow. Can I just like, and that hits the keyboard? I don't know. It hits the die? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Y'all, grab your pens, open your word processor, and oh, you know what? Give me a prediction. What are we rolling? 1 through 12, y'all. Tap into your third eye. What are we rolling here? What's coming up? We had a viewer last time we did this who predicted 2 of the rolls perfectly. I was pretty astounded by that. So we'll see what happens. Slendy, you got VIP tickets to a concert. What concert, my dude? What concert? And Dodge, you're in Adelaide now. Rock on. I hope y'all are liking it down there. I don't know much about Adelaide, except that it's got a cool name, and Australia looks like a lovely place until I consider all of the insects. And that's saying something coming from someone from the Florida swamps. I don't got much problem with insects, but the insects I see in Australia, I'm alright. We're good. We're good. Alright, let's see. Vaughn, you're throwing up an 8. Spirit manifesting that 6. Lance with the 7. Oh, Lance, you know what? I missed what you said earlier. You said you just booked for Lit RPG Con, right, my guy? Dude, rock on. I'm excited to see you there. It's going to be a good time. Seagull just flew past my window. What a lovely morning. Alright, Lance, you said 7. Aaron, you got a 2. AJ, what we're using to roll dice is a website called Mighty Dice. Whoo, boy, can y'all hear that thunder? Probably not. That was some window shaking thunder right there. I love it. Slindy, it's a K-pop group called Les Seraphim. Alright, rock on. I've not heard of them, but that's how you know it'll be a production if it's K-pop, right? K-pop, right? You're gonna have a good show. Rock on, dude. Spirit, you're camping in the Adirondacks, and the bugs are worse than Florida? Yeah, summer in New England gets nuts because the bugs only have like 3 months. Yeah, Melissa, yes. You know what? You go ahead and grab a coffee, and then we'll do our first roll. We got you. Spirit Wanderers, New England, the bugs only have like 3 to 4 months to come out, right? So they go hard when they're out. It's not great. I don't love it, admittedly, when we lived up there for a little bit. Yo, we're going to sandbag for just a moment here. Melissa's off to get a coffee, so if you needed to grab a coffee or something, go for it, and then we're going to get our first dice roll of the day. I'm going to try to remember what everybody predicted to see if we get any correct. Rafi, you said you want a 6, but you think it'll be an 8. Alright. Just as a reminder, y'all, we got some fun prompts in here we're gonna roll through. We're really looking for that 6 for Rafi. We just have not gotten the 6, but that prompt is called Do the Funny. Purpose is to practice making light of any situation, which, a good thing to practice as somebody who writes comedy these days. So we'll see if we can get that one. I'm also fond of world building through dialogue, number 5. We'll see if we can roll that one. Come on, Dice. I believe in you. You can do it. We need a 6 for Rafi, but Alex would like a 5. Let's see. The purpose of this one is to convey information through dialogue instead of simply telling the reader. It's a more advanced way to provide information without info dumping, essentially. Melissa, you're going quick as you can. You're good. Rafi, if I roll a 6, I'm gonna hear your scream from here, my guy. That will resonate across the Pacific and the Atlantic. Our neighbors on either side of the ocean will hear it. Everybody will be aware. Yeah. Toyota Land Cruiser, or Dodge Cummins, I guess I should say, will hear it all the way down in Adelaide. Millie, what's up? Good to see you. Welcome in. We're rolling some dice today here in just a minute. Hey, Thanatos. No, you haven't made it for one of the dice streams. I haven't done them as much recently. They're a lot of fun. They're a lot of fun. They're kind of a big ask with audience involvement, which you don't have to involve. You know, I'm gonna roll a die, pick a prompt based on what it says, and then I'll write it right here on screen. Ooh, that transition from black to white is kind of brutal, ain't it? And you're welcome to write along with me if you want to do it. Otherwise, you can watch me write it real time. And then, y'all, I loved the format that we did. Oh, Melissa, you said what's a six? The six is it's an exercise called Do the Funny. The purpose is to practice making light of any situation. So you go to a website that I have linked, you generate a random situation, and then in 5 minutes you write a scene focused on the generated situation, and make light of it. So you have a character crack a joke, an observational aside from the narrator. You're practicing comedy essentially. And I just spotted a typo on this page, so hold please. How dare there be a typo here? I'll get a behind-the-scenes look at my website. The glory of squashing typos. Generated situation, Alex. There we go. Fixed. But yeah, so we are going to do that, roll some dice, and then I was trying to say I'm super excited to do the opening lines format again with y'all. If you were here for it, what we did was I took submissions from y'all on books you think have really good openings, and then we read them here on stream and talked about why they worked. We got Fantasy Map Friday, of course. Where is it? Boom, boom, coming up on Friday. So that'll be fun. But next week, we're definitely gonna do one of those opening line streams. I'd love to have that. Probably next Wednesday. We'll see. I'll put a schedule out on Sunday, and we'll see what we do. It'll be something good. Impage says the world will quake with the sound of a rolled six. Yes, it will. Also, hello, my dude. Welcome in. Good to see you. AJ Nelson, you said I'm using the website to see what book to write after I'm done with my fantasy book. Hey, all right, fair enough. There's nothing wrong with rolling a die to see what you get, right? It's fun. Melissa, you said curse the Keurig. It had to heat up first. Do you have your coffee now? Are you good to go? I think it's just about time to roll here, folks. Alrighty. Melissa, I hope you got your coffee. Hope you're ready to go. We're going to do it. We're going to... I love these little goblins. This is going to be my die now. We're gonna roll this. You're all good, Melissa. You're all good. There is nothing to forgive. But I am going to go ahead. Let's roll the goblin and... Okay, yeah, that works. Nope. I hit the... You saw it. I hit the mouse as I went to celebrate. Y'all, wait, hold on. There's a results tab. Hold on. I can't go back to it, but you saw it. It was a 6. It was definitely a 6. I went to celebrate, and I hit my thumb on the mouse on the way. It was a 6. We're keeping it. Celebrate. I need a soundboard right now for sirens and air horns. It was a 6. It was a 6, y'all. We saw it. Y'all saw it. I don't think I can bring it back up. Like, there's a results tab here. But I don't think I can make it come back. Maybe if I copy it. I just copied it to clipboard. Y'all saw it. It was a 6. It was a 6 for Raffy. We did it, y'all. We're free of the curse. The 6 has happened. Well, I know it doesn't feel right. All right, Raffy. Then we're just gonna throw it. Then we're just gonna throw it endlessly until we get a 6. That's a 9. Darn it. This is going to be an accurate representation of how many rolls it took us to achieve the 6. Anybody want to count them? I think it was like 7. Raffy, you waited so long for this. It'll never happen again. I really do want to have it on screen. on screen. Heart Jake, you did miss a 6, and even more tragic, you can watch the replay. I celebrated, and as I threw my hands up, I hit the mouse, and it re-rolled. But we're sticking with the 6. We're sticking with the 6 as soon as we get it back here. If we can get it back here. Oh my gosh. This app will not let you fake it. Hold on. Raffy, we did it! There it is. We rolled a 6, buddy. Just for you. Melissa, we rolled a 6. We absolutely did. I swear, go look, youtube.com/@authoralexknight. You can watch the replay. It was there. I celebrated. My thumb hit the mouse on the way past and re-rolled it. That's all right. We got Raffy's 6. There it is. And here we go, y'all. Let's get to it. So finally, the much vaunted number 6. Man, the pressure's on for this one. It's got to be good now. Like, I hope that I can do a good job with it. Jake Hartman on YouTube. That emoji is incredible. Melissa, if you want to see the prompts, they are at authoralexknight.com/dice. Just put it in chat there. Or you can just go to the links in my my bio to get to my website, and then /dice. So number 6, do the funny. The purpose is to practice making light of any situation, as any good comedy writer could do. So we're going to go to this website, and we're going to generate a situation. This one gave us a nasty prompt last time I generated one. It was literally like we vetoed it because it was like a very not cool prompt. So if it does it again, we might have to find a new situation generator. Oh, you know what? No, that wasn't this one. That was the random event generator. Never mind. Sorry, I'm putting shade on writingexercises.co.uk's name, and it don't deserve it. All right, so we're gonna generate a situation. First one doesn't count because it's like an example. So, all right, a reunion takes place. There we go. A reunion takes place. So we're gonna stick that in here. All right, y'all can see that text okay? It's not too small. You know what? I can make it bigger too, actually. There we go. That's bigger. You can read that. That's all right. I mean, that's the size of like the chat on screen, so it should be pretty good. So there's our event, or our situation. A reunion takes place. Now, in 5 minutes, we're going to write a scene focused on the generated situation, the reunion, and make light of it. Have a character crack a joke, or add a humorous observational aside from the narrator. Anything to make the scene funny. See, big bolt of lightning out there. Y'all, I love the weather. I get so distracted. I could talk about the weather. I know people say the weather is small talk. The weather is big talk for me. I love the weather. Anyway, this is not a weather stream. So we're going to write this scene. Let's see, can we get our... Yeah, reunion's pretty juicy, right, Raffy? There's a lot to work with there, like right off the bat. But there is our 5. God, the coffee's good today. I'm going to be through this coffee in like 20 minutes. I made it really good. There's our 5-minute timer. Y'all, if you want to write along with me, we're going to, in 5 minutes, I can pull the prompt up again for you. I'll paste it into my Word doc so you can read it there. Okay. In 5 minutes, write a scene focused on a reunion taking... Boy, there we go. Gotta get those typos out early. In 5 minutes, write a scene focused on a reunion taking place and make light of it. However you want. Whatever you think would make it funny and interesting, that's what we're going to do. So y'all, get your favorite pen, open your word processor. Oh, wake your hands up, shake the fingers out. Let's get it. I'm going to start that timer and we're going to figure it out. It's hard to be funny on a clock, you know? That's all right. We're going to see what we can do here. So if I do a bad job, everybody, I'm going to need you just to like really just glaze it over, just laugh, just fill that chat with LOLs and LMAOs, right? Make me feel good about it. It's there we go. Timer's timing. Let's get to writing. Good luck, everybody. Oh boy, what are we doing with it? Oh, that's just mean, though. I had an initial thought, but it was like a totally mean one. Let's not be mean to people. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, yeah, I can count. I can do it. I promise. Oh, thank you, Linnea. Is that how I say it? Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate you. Here, welcome in. Everybody that follows gets a goblin, so this one's for you. Don't feed it after midnight. Hide your matches, and I apologize. Your house is going to be very messy from now on. But hey, welcome in. We're doing Dice Decide. So we have rolled a die. We have gotten our prompt. It rolled a 6, and we pulled our prompt. So now we have 5 minutes to write a scene and make it funny. And about a reunion. Tide and Tara, welcome in. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. I'm gonna keep working on this scene for a minute here, and then we'll get back to chatting and do another die roll as well. And if y'all, let me pause actually as I say this. I need all the time I can on this one. If you want to write along and do your own scene, feel free to share it in the Discord if you would like me to read it on stream, and I will. I know funny is a hard one, but if you participate and you want me to read what you did, drop it in Discord. And if you don't have the Discord link, hang on one second. There we go. There it is on YouTube and TikTok. Okay, back to it. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to make this funny. No pressure. Oh, the pressure of being funny on a timer. I think we're out of time. I'm just going to finish the thought. Oh, sorry. Writing's off screen. Oh, I accidentally made a subscript. I'm trying to italicize. Don't know how to do that. I guess we'll Control Z past it. There we go. All right, there we go. Hey, we'll give it a shot. It was not. I'm not in love with it, but look, we tried. We took our 5 minutes, and we tried to do something funny with the prompt. I saw a lot of chat coming in, and also I didn't get to welcome Tide and Tara too well. So, hey, welcome in, Tide and Tara. Good to see ya. Linnea Ryder, welcome, welcome, welcome. Pleasure to have you, y'all. What we are doing today is a game we call the Dice Decide. We take a D12 right here. We roll it out there. Whatever number it gives us corresponds with an exercise in my library of exercises I created to practice writing. And then we go ahead and we do that exercise, and they each have additional modifiers. So we do a few more rolls, or maybe spin the wheel of emotion, fun stuff like that, to build our exercise. And for this one, we rolled for, in 5 minutes, write a scene focused on a reunion taking place. That was a randomly generated situation, so that was one of our modifiers. And make light of it. Have a character crack a joke or add a humorous observational aside from the narrator, anything to make the scene funny or raise a giggle. I'm not sure that I nailed it with mine. Not too many giggles, more existential dread, but it's leading towards funny. So like that's something, right? That's something. AJ Nelson said chapter 5 of my book is what happened to me in school. I figured I'd add it there. And chapter 1 as well. That happened to me all throughout elementary school. Hey, write what you know, right? It doesn't sound like good experiences, but write what you know. Draw from that well of inspiration. Makes good writing. Millie, I have not seen K-pop Demon Hunters on Netflix, but that is an intriguing title, I'll admit. All right, so y'all, if you wrote along with me, that's actually what I was getting to, Melissa. Great timing. If you wanted to write your own, just drop it in the writing share channel, and I will read it on stream. Share it with everybody. No pressure. No pressure, but if you want to do that, go for it. Tide and Terry, you said funny was coming, you just needed 5 more minutes. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. 5 more minutes and a lot of quiet contemplation. That's typically how I get things to be funny. But anyway, let's read it. Funny or not, y'all go ahead and just make me feel good. Just spam the chat with LOLs. All right, here we go. 20-year high school reunion. How could 5 words inflict such mental anguish? How had it been 20 years already? No, seriously, how had it been 20 years already? Once the shock had worn off, I thought maybe it would be a good thing to catch up with everyone. I mean, we had good times in high school, right? It wouldn't be so bad to relive them. Then I'd arrived at the reunion. Arrived at now. And looking around, I found myself pondering exactly how early was too early to leave. I mean, the flight out could be rescheduled, right? There were plenty of familiar faces at the reunion, but it seemed they existed at either end of an extreme. Some seemed they'd been blessed with some sort of eternal youth. Their faces were young, their skin healthy, and their attitudes and jokes were exactly as they'd been 20 years ago. I'd always said it'd be cool to time travel, but time traveling back to the blunder years of high school, now that I was somewhat experiencing it, was perhaps an experience better left for books. And then on the opposite end, there was the crowd who time traveled in the other direction. If 20 years had passed for me, it seemed 40 had passed for them. How did they have kids? Who had kids? And there we go. We were getting there. If I were actually writing that, I would keep it going, keep the thought going, then we'd go back and edit it, slim it down, and make it something a little bit more refined. But as a raw product, I'm not too mad about it. And we're drawing from a very real source of inspiration there. There we go. There's the praise. Thank you, everybody. I love it. So genuine. No, but thank you. All right, I guess there's some. We got at least 2 coming in for the Discord, so I'll read those next. Thank you for sharing, y'all. It's very brave of you. It's a tough thing to write something raw and then just dump it on stream, you know. So let's check them out. All right, Melissa, I got yours here. So let's start with Melissa Lee, y'all. Applause for Melissa Lee. Big ups for sharing this. And I'll read Melissa's prompt. Bullets whizzed overhead. He ducked behind the truck, aimed his gun aimlessly over the hood, and fired back. It was in that moment he almost wished he hadn't robbed that bank. Not because chat moved. Not because boy oh boy had that money smelled good, but almost. Crunching footsteps came from behind, and everything went black. When he came to, he was in a waiting room surrounded by people who were also waiting. For what, he wasn't sure. A man sat next to him, grinning, beaming even. It creeped him out. Every time he'd side-eye his bench buddy, the man would smile more eagerly, as if gearing up to ask him a question. The man's breath became hyper, and he leaned in. Breath became hyper, and he leaned in. First time? He asked. Robbing a bank? Or, the boy asked, dying? His eyes lit up like those touchlights you get from Walmart, or a bug zapper. They felt bug zapper-ish. You've achieved it there. You made me laugh just from that line alone. They felt bug zapper-ish. The boy's heart skipped a beat, which he realized was next to impossible since he didn't have one anymore. Shit, he whispered. Yeah, man, it can be rough the first time. If you want, I can show you. He was cut off. No, genius. I just remembered I left my stove on. Nice. I love it, Melissa. No, what are you saying? Comedy isn't your strong suit. You got me giggling in there as I was reading through it. That's really impressive in that short amount of time. Well done. Hey. Well done, Melissa. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. We got 2 more here, and I think a third one coming in, so let's read through them. This one is this Discord. Oh, I'm not streaming Discord, so I can just look at the names. This is from Ratchet Kills, who is that Impage? I forget the connection there. Ratchet Kills on Discord, remind me what your TikTok name is so we can shout you out. No, thanks for sharing it, Melissa, and well done. Yeah, okay, it is Impage. Rock on. All right. Here we go. This is Impages. As a reminder, y'all, we had 5 minutes to write a scene and make it funny. It was the morning of my dissertation on how water does the thing. It was like any other morning. Brush my teeth here, take a shower there. In the middle of my most sacred of rituals, the putting on of clothes one, I was dropped in on by an unexpected guest. As I put on my first piece of clothing, I heard the creaking and resistance of wood as the ceiling of my beloved bedroom was ruined by a person hanging through the middle of it. Once the dust had settled, my intruder spoke. So, hi. I dig it, Ratchet. That would be not a great way to start the day. just getting dressed, getting ready for the day, and someone comes crashing through your ceiling. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Awesome way. That'll wake you up better than coffee. Thank you for sharing, Ratchet. Or Impage, I should say. I appreciate that. It was the morning of my dissertation on how water does the thing. What thing are we talking about, Impage? We have 2 more up, and then we'll go on and get on to another one, so we can make sure we have time to get to several today. From It's Lion, shared on Discord. Thank you very much. Very brave of you. Adelmo, what's up, my dude? Welcome in. We have just done a creative writing prompt together, and folks are sharing it in Discord, and we're reading them. So we got 2 more to do real quick. Here is It's Lion prompt, and remind me what your name is on TikTok so I can give you the shout out. Impage, no, you did good. I like it, man. You did a good job. Thank you for sharing. Here is It's Lions. Here goes nothing. Outside the Horsehead Nebula, there's a small dive I like to frequent. Nothing special, just a bar, some tables, and a busted laser pull machine that only works when the gravity's behaving. Great description, by the way. I love that opening couple sentences. Very nice. It was there that we met. The cracked and faded insignia, plasta welded onto the old spacesuit, was burned into my memory. I never thought I'd see it again. Not in this lifetime, and sure as hell not in a place like this. So, I managed to eke out. Sidling? I don't know how to pronounce that word. I can read it, but I don't know how to say it. Sidling, I think? S-I-D-L-I-N-G? So, I managed to eke out, sidling up beside the seated figure. I never thought I'd catch you in a place like this, especially not after killing my pa. She drained her drink in one smooth motion. The death sticks would have taken him eventually, she said, turning to face me, if I didn't flush him out the pressure door first. We embraced. I missed you, Ma, I said. For someone who's scared of me, you sure do like to stand next to airlocks. Rock on, dude. That's really good. Absolutely. I mean, that's great. Y'all rocked it so much better than mine. Well done. Thank you for sharing it. Mike, good morning, my friend. Welcome in. Welcome in. We are doing the Dice Decide today. We wrote some... Oh, it's Hartman. Okay, so It's Lion is Jake Hartman from the YouTube gang. You were probably saying that on YouTube. And I can't see my YouTube chat when I'm in Discord. There we go. So It's Lion is Jake Hartman on YouTube, and that was their prompt. Dude, Jake, really good. Really good. Y'all are good at this. Well done. All right, we got 1 more, and then we're going to roll more dice and get another prompt. So here's Raffi's, entitled The Reunion. It's a lot of dialogue. I'm bad at reading dialogue, so I'll do my best on this, y'all. Bear with me. Hey, Mark. Hey, JP. It'd been a number of years since the legendary DJs had seen each other, since their early retirement. Their managers set up this reunion in an attempt to get them back together. How you been? Good, real good. You been getting gigs? Oh, for sure. Real good gigs, big gigs, JP said as he pulled out a cigarette. How's the wife been? He asked, lighting up the tip. Oh, we divorced 1.5 years ago. Damn, Mark, I'm so sorry. JP walked over, embracing a man who was his best friend for decades, turned to stranger. It's okay, Mark said through a single tear. I have a new girlfriend anyways. Her name's Kelsey, and she's literally better in every way. Okay, let's go, Mark. Their managers walked in just then, out of eyesight, overjoyed to see the two finally embracing each other again. See, Mark's manager said, they're doing great. Mm-hmm, JP's manager said. So how's she better, Mark? Tell me everything. You know, Mark said with a smile. Mark, I swear to God. She's, Mark said with a little giggle. Mark, I will commit a crime if you say it, JP said, looking through Mark. Harder, better, faster, stronger. JP screamed as he lunged at Mark's neck. Told you this was a bad idea. Daft Punk died for a reason, JP's manager said. Going for the pun. Okay, I see it now. Very nice, Raffy. Hey, thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. I apologize for my poor reading of dialogue. I'm not good at that one. Um, harder, better, faster, stronger. All that build up for the I don't know. It's like a near pun. Is it referential humor? Hey, it counts. Well done, Raffy. I like the effort building just to that. All right, y'all. 43 minutes into stream, we've just got one done, so I want to go ahead and get another one rolling here so we can get through at least 3 of them, I think, today. So let's see what we can do. Y'all, if you're new here, welcome. I'm author Alex Knight. You can get my books here on Amazon and Audible, an ebook, paperback, audiobook. If I had to pick one right now, I highly recommend Wriggly Little Hands. It's a comedy fantasy about goblins on a road trip. Getting into all kinds of shenanigans. It's a lot of fun. The audiobook is done by Sound Booth Theater and features Jeff Hayes of Dungeon Crawler Carl fame. It's a very good product. So check it out. I appreciate the support. But for now, y'all, let's play the Dice Decide. Another round. Rafi, you said you're proud of your number 6. Hey, rock on. I'm glad we got it for you, and you did a good job on it. Well done, everybody. Rafi, you're voting for another magic card. All right, let's see. That's a fun one. I do like that. Let's see what we get. Let's take the timer off. Don't need to see that. And we're going to roll our goblin. Roll for pros. That's pretty good, Melissa. That's pretty good. And goblin out. There's the dice. 10. All right. Oh, yeah, I forgot to ask for predictions. Oh, Spirit, you put a 2 in, but we rolled a 10. I appreciate the prediction, though. Melissa, roll for pros is a pretty good name. All right, what's number 10? I don't remember. Dialogue dash. Oh, no. Impage, you predict a 10. You got it. Wow, you're so good, Impage. All right, y'all. I just said I like dialogue dash as an exercise. I don't like reading dialogue aloud, and I know I'm gonna have to read some dialogue. Yeah, Rafi, you did just do dialogue dash. All right, so y'all, number 10, dialogue dash. The purpose is to create clear, distinct voices. So we start by rolling a d20. So let's go ahead and roll a d20 here. 4. Okay, I think we just survived the bad roll. Oh no, we didn't. Oh no, we didn't. All right, so the punishment for rolling low on that d20 is you have to do this exercise using 3 characters. If it was a 5 through 20, you only have to use 2, which is a lot easier. So what we're going to do is in 5 minutes, write a scene in which you distinguish the voice of each speaker such that no dialogue tag is used or needed, and the reader is clear on who is speaking. So let's go ahead and build that prompt real quick. I'll put it on screen here. Dialogue needs to be spelled correctly. Dialogue dash. We're still spelled it wrong. I'm going to say write a scene using 3 characters and make their voices so distinct. Dialogue tags are not needed or used. So yeah, the easy way to do this is you think you want to put an accent on there, leave off letters, replace them with an apostrophe to make them like country sounding. That's one way to do it. I like to be able to challenge a little bit more and see if it's literally manners of speech and whatnot. But hey, approach it however you want. If you're gonna Jake Hartman, time to break out those sound booth theater style voices. Oh boy, y'all don't want me to do that. You don't want to hear. Ain't no one want to hear that. All right. So hey, if you want to ride along, by all means, I encourage you to. But there's 5 minutes. Oh boy, we got hard mode here, folks. Yeah, no prompt on this one. This one is raw, creative, no direction, just 3 characters having a conversation, no dialogue tags, make their voice distinct. Doesn't even have to go anywhere, scene wise. It just needs to be that the characters are distinct as they speak. But But here we go. 5 minutes on the clock. I'm going to start that timer, and let's get to working on it. Good luck, everybody. If this one feels wild, this one is tough. This one is tough. Oh, sorry, it's not really on screen well. Let's do that. Italicize that so we know it's, maybe we bold it. There we go. Alright, so I have in my head two distinct voices. How do I make the third distinct? This is the challenge. This is where it gets tough. The formatting is going to be so ugly on this because you don't have proper paragraphs to indent. Why is my font size smaller now? You're spot on, Leisha. It's Hidden Terror reading it in a goblin accent. Hey, that works. That works. Let's see, what's our time check? 1:37. Okay, okay. I want to make sure they're nice and distinct, though. I got the basic premise here, but we got to really make them distincter. More distinct. Oh yeah, 37 seconds. All right, let's polish it up. All right, I think we'll go. We're good. We're good with it there. We're good with it. I'll take it. I can live with it. Words are hard. Yeah, how to word. How to word it all. See, y'all think that I write Wriggly Little Hands in Goblin speak because it's cute and entertaining, but the reality is that's just my natural inner monologue, right? That's actually how I word on a daily basis. All right, there's time, folks. If you were writing along with me, first of all, well done. Thank you for joining. Drop it in Discord if you want me to read it. There's no pressure. You're not obliged to, but I will if you want. But I will review the prompt and then read you mine. Hopefully we did it. I feel all right about this one. So our prompt was, in 5 minutes, using 3 characters, write a scene in which you distinguish the voice of each speaker such that no dialogue tags are used or needed. And here is my attempt at that. Obviously starting with quoting the last thing I saw in chat, which was Impitch's line. This one feels wild. I've seen wilder, truth be told. This one don't just feel wild, it is wild. I mean, how are we expected to just instantly come up with a conversation between not one but 2 characters on the fly and make their voices distinct without ever using dialogue tags? Not using any tags is crazy talk. I mean, I heard crazier talk before. Why is it you've always heard crazier or seen wilder or done better than whatever it is we're doing in the moment? You gotta need to fabricate everything? Truth be told, I've just lived more than you. That feels like a bunch of nonsense. Impage calling out plagiarism. All right, so let me. It's hopefully it's obvious. If I've done a good job, it's obvious. But let me show how I was trying to distinguish these 3. Opening line, right? So I'm going to highlight the dialogue from the same character. So these 3 lines. This one feels wild. Not using any tags is crazy talk, and that feels like a bunch of nonsense. All come from the same character. In this scene, I'm trying to distinguish them by making sure their sentences are short, and they're commenting on what is happening. They're almost the observational character in the scene. This is the second speaker, and that was. I feel like I kind of used a cheap trick on this one. Wait, nope, darn it, I keep highlighting the wrong thing. That one, that one. And this one. Okay, so one, this character, we'll call him character 2. They did not speak in very complete sentences, and also used a lot of, colloquial contractions. Like instead of "I've seen," they just said "I seen," etc., etc. And they are defined by what I'm hoping is kind of a superior air, a one-upper attitude. So like no matter what's happening, they're just, I've seen worse than this before. And then I intentionally repeated their use of truth be told to kind of make that a line of theirs. I think the purpose of this exercise is to make voices distinct. If you were doing this over the length of a full story, be that a short story or a novel, it's nice to give people little sayings that they would bring back frequently. That's kind of what I was doing with truth be told. It reminds me of, if you've read, I swear this is not just a clever way to slip some marketing in. If you've read Servant of Rage, one of the characters in it, she's very cold and practical, and the way that I distinguished her was basically whenever she spoke, we gave her her text, her dialogue was described using metaphors generally involving winter, ice, snow, etc. And I kept that trend throughout. I think that's a good way to just distinguish people, through the length of a book. And then the last one in the scene, this guy, always, character 3, always spoke in long, panicked, rambling sentences. So those were my 3 distinctions. Hopefully it worked. I think it was a pretty good attempt, though, for the time we had. Let's see, anybody? Oh, we got several in Discord. Okay. Rock on, y'all. I see Melissa Lee, Jake Hartman, and Spirit Wanders submitting on Discord. Can I give people nicknames on Discord? Oh, I can do that. I can make a note. There we go. That way I can remember who Jake Hartman is with the different name. sick. All right, y'all. Hey, thank you for sharing. Let's read through them. There's Raffy's 6. All right, let's read through them now. Starting with Melissa Lee. Melissa, you wrote, now where that 10mm socket get off to? Sir, we have bigger problems in the country right now than finding 10mm sockets. Damn skiffy we do, son. I lost my fancy old, what do you call it? The Graham Bell brick. I think you mean Graham Bell. The sat phone, sir? I have it right here. Good. Now take that piece of junk and call someone about getting me a new socket. Truck ain't gonna fix itself, you know. Mr. President, that isn't what sat phones are used for. Is today. Get on now. Go. Hello? I was calling to see if you had any 10mm sockets in stock. Greetings, Earthling. We are not the store you are looking for. I dig it, Melissa. I really love the Graham Bell brick. The Graham Bell phone. Incredible. That's great, Melissa. I feel the strength of the early 2000 George Bush parodies flowing through this one. Really good job, Melissa. I like how you snuck the third character in there too at the end. You did like an alien responding at the end. You kind of skirted around the intent with having two characters and then sticking a third right in at the end. But you know what? It fulfills the prompt. Points for creativity. Very nice. Okay, I got more coming in here, so we got to read through these pretty quick. Melissa, you did a great job. I don't think you ran out of time at all. You nailed it. Jake Hartman on YouTube. God, my coffee is great today, y'all. I got the perfect ratio in there. Can't get over it. All right, Jake Hartman on YouTube. Let's read yours. The three men gathered at sunset just as the last rays were about to be smothered by the jagged horizon. Gentlemen, and I do use that term loosely, we all know the rules. Quite. Stop with all the yammering and get on with it. This ain't the first duel we've been to. Cloaks rustled, 3 hidden pistols already readied beneath well-worn holsters. So, dear fellows, I propose that on the third count we draw and dispense with each other. Nah, on 3. That's what he said, you dolt. Well done, Jake. I like it. Let's see, breaking it down. We have one person speaking eloquently, a bit over the top, very focused on the rules. We have a more, less is more character, which is quite. And then we have the no nonsense. I don't want to use country derogatorily, but we have the character who's perhaps not putting as much effort into their formal spoken dialogue. Rock on. Thank you for sharing that, Jake. I like it. That's a perfect little scene. See, that's a great example. Both you and Melissa's are great examples of less is more with these. It's not about writing a long scene. It's about executing the prompt. And you guys did a great job. Well done. Soleil, you liked that one? I did too. I liked both of them. I feel like I always like y'all's more than mine. Maybe y'all should be doing this job. Y'all wanna write books for a living instead of me? Spirit Wanders. All right, here's yours. Thank you for submitting. You wrote, "Who's cooking lard and brains, making it be smelling like a fish graveyard up in this kitchen? I made you toast and ham, ma'am. She ain't made no toast, mama. She be cooking rye and calling it your toast. I ain't gonna eat none of that rye you served me. I said I wanted fresh sourdough. Get to it." Yeah, I said Mama don't eat rye, but she isn't listening to Mama. Sorry, the voices, the dialogue's tripping me up. I want to make sure I get it right. Raffy, that first line's insane. It is insane. It's good. "I'm sorry, ma'am. There's no more sourdough mix left after Sunday's brunch." "Then you get your booty to the market then," I say. "Yes, ma'am." Alright, so if we go through it, I'm trying to identify all three. We got the person with the wonderful opening line of "Who's cooking lard and brains, making it be smelling like a fish graveyard up in this kitchen." Incredible spirit. Then we have a more normal speaker. just speaking a bit more normally with I made you toast and ham. And then we have one that's kind of speaking in between them, not as heavily accented, and a bit defending the second character. So there you go. You got it, Spirit. I can identify all three in there, and they are distinct. Rock on. Melissa, thank you for the tiny diny. Appreciate that. A gift for a gift. You need your goblin. There you go. I appreciate that. You give me tiny diny. I give you tiny goblin. No, well done, Spirit Wanders. I like it. Thank you for submitting. Very brave of you. All right, we got two more here. Impage. Oh, Impage, you changed your name on Discord. You didn't got to do that for me. I appreciate it, though. Impage, you wrote, "Nice to meet you, detective. So where's the body, officer? I'm right here, you pompous ass. Over here. The scene's been cordoned off from the general public. Good work there, then. So what information have you gathered so far? Hey, quit looking at my dead body. A girl has rights, you know." Okay, sir. Well, the victim seems to have been stabbed 37 times in the chest. Geez, the unsub seems angry. Geez, Marty must have been mad. Sorry, you tripped me up. You tripped me up with the 37 times in the chest with the... What is that? That's llamas with hats reference. Incredible. So you've painted a good picture here. We have a recently murdered person, I imagine, floating as a ghost off to the side, while a detective and a police officer look over the body. I will say a little bit skirting the rules by saying, "Nice to meet you, detective. So where's the body at, officer?" That does distinguish them in a pseudo dialogue tag type way, but we'll allow it. We'll allow it. Look, if you creatively skirt my rules, you deserve credit for it. So, well done. Thank you for sharing, Impage. Very good. Tide and Terror, you said I didn't say the rules for the goblins. Well, you know, sometimes it's fun just to hand them out and not give people any warning. Just sick them, let them go into the world, and watch what chaos unfurls. All right, last one from Raffi. Raffi, the recording. Trash, garbage, waste bucket if you're British. Jay, you don't need to be mean to the kid. Oh my god. It's poo-poo, cock-coo, choo-choo, Chris. And I'm telling him. I don't even know what you're trying to say there. Jay, please don't... Yeah. Hey, you garbage. Great, here we go. That recording sounded like you just screamed into the mic and said nothing. That's what it was, Jay. You literally told me to scream into the mic like I was going down a roller coaster next to a zombie. So I did. To be fair, Jay, that is what he did. Shut up, Chris. JC, if you can't get it together, I'm gonna lose my mind. Well, how would you scream it? Because I think I recorded a dope take. It was a dope take. Chris, why? Shush. Okay, you both leave the booth and I'll show you how to do it. Cool. Show me what to do. This is gonna be hilarious. JC, you're new. Watch close. Go ahead, Jay. Okay, listen close. Ahem. I'm not gonna scream that. Out of my mind. The note wasn't even that much longer than mine. Yeah, I know. He passed out. He usually wakes up in about 20 seconds. Raffi, you're drawing from real experience on this one, I can tell. It reminds me, have you seen that show? I don't know the name of the show. There's a show where Matt Berry plays a character where he is in a recording booth and he's just supposed to do like ad reads and stuff in his Matt Berry way. And he's just got like the two dumbest assistants on the other side of the glass with the microphone. And they're just always like screwing with him. That's what I felt in that scene. Raffi, I half feel like you wrote this one just to make me say ridiculous things on screen, like a British accent on waste bucket, or screaming until I pass out. Well done, Raffi. Thank you for submitting. Well done, everyone. Thank you very much for playing along with the game. Rock on, y'all. I love it. It's pretty brutal. It's pretty brutal to just do these right off the bat, but I'm proud of y'all for joining in. Jake Hartman, you said, what it's like to try and read these non-tagged convos out loud and blind. Yeah, it's kind of what it feels like. You absolutely are spot on, Jake, because like I'm trying to identify the voices and make each speaker unique as we go through it, but also read it aloud at the same time. It's a bit of a challenge, but you know, it's a fun one. Y'all, thank you for submitting, for joining in. We're running a bit short on time to do a third one, so I think here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and roll for a third one, and we're going to all get that prompt, and then I'm going to say write that prompt and share it in Discord after the fact, and we can all see. I'll do it as well, and we'll all see what we get. But it takes a while to read them all on stream. Like, so we only got through 2 of them today. I'd like to have done more. But it's taken us, 30 minutes thereabouts to write and read them. So something to think about in future. I like reading them on stream, but it takes a hot minute. Melissa, I'm trying to go till about 8:30 each day, and I like to leave a little bit of time to chat on the other end. So I think we'll have time to roll up another one and chat about it. But no, I haven't been going till 9 for a little while. Yeah, I like going till 9. It's just, it takes so much of my work day, because if I go till 9, then I have about 45 minutes of like shutting it down, responding to stuff on Discord, et cetera, and then it's like a little bit of work, and then it's lunchtime, and it's like half the day's gone. So I try to go to about 8:15, 8:30 these days. So yeah. But we still got a little bit of time. We ain't done yet. Y'all, a quick announcement I want to share with everybody because we are going to do... Alicia, you got to head to work. Hey, good timing, I guess, but thank you for being here, Alicia. It was good to see you. I hope you have a good day. Y'all, so what we're going to do is one more here in just a minute, so hang on tight. We're going to roll dice, get prompt, and then I'll leave it to all of us to write it on our own, and then we'll post it in Discord so we can see. But I want to say... shout out to y'all. Let me pull it up real quick. If you were here on Monday, you know that I got to post this awesome thing about having my book in a local bookstore. So first of all, yay, that was awesome. Thank you guys for supporting Wriggly Little Hands so much. Because of you, we have bookstores interested in picking it up. I think it's in a few other bookstores around the country, but they haven't contacted me directly. It's just based on the ordering patterns. I'm pretty sure they're there. But here we go. They're got Wriggly Little Hands in stock at Books by the Bay, Texas, or Books by the Bay in LaPorte, Texas. Lovely little bookstore, just down the street from me. Great folks, great bookstore. They do a lot of book clubs and stuff, so I'm really a fan. But yeah, I got to go in person and sign them. And guess what, y'all? In 2 days, more like a day and a half, all of them sold out. All of the signed copies totally sold out. So thank you if you bought one. Secondly, they are restocking, so we're going to have more on the shelf soon. And as well, they are now my official retailer for signed copies. I know folks have wanted signed copies in the past. I've been trying to figure out how to do it. Obviously, if you buy a paperback and you let me know, I'll send you a signed book plate to whatever address you want so you can stick it in the front of your book. But if you want a really, Sharpie on page, I think, let's see, is this one like that? Did I sign the book to myself? I didn't. Okay, this is my copy. I didn't sign it. If you want signed, Sharpie on page, By the Bay Books is the place to do it. The link in my link tree, top link, is to the signed copies, so that's where you can get them from. But thank you for selling them out, and now they're restocking. I will let y'all know as soon as they're back in stock. So thank you guys, I appreciate that. Yeah, Melissa, they will ship to you. I haven't gone all the way through the ordering process. When I did, I think the shipping was like $2, which seems way too cheap. But yeah, you just it's normal cost of the book, $17.99 plus shipping, and you got a signed copy, no upcharge or anything. So yeah, if you're looking for a signed copy, go ahead and pick it up there. As well, other announcement stuff, folks. We have the finished cover for A Wriggly Little Assistant right here. I think we've shown this off before, but it is official. I have the high-res files saved on my computer. This is going to be the cover. We are finishing it up next week. We will finish writing this bad boy, making great progress through it. Very excited to get that out, and this is going to be available as paperback and ebook as well. It'll be out for free if you are in the Discord or if you follow my newsletter. So either one of those, you'll get it for free. It's looking around 15 to 20,000 words thereabouts, so it's, about a fifth of a typical length novel. It's a good little origin story, and then one more update on novellas. Oh boy, this one's all the way at the bottom. We got to turn a lot of covers off to get to this one. There we go. Thief of Honor. Y'all remember this old boy? This thing we were writing on stream back when the stream started? Thief of Honor is almost ready for y'all. We are super close. It actually ended up, I did a little bit of reworking on it after stream, like after we were finished with it, and it's grown up to 29,000 words now. So this thing's basically a third the length of a book at this point. But again, same thing. If you're in the Discord or you follow the newsletter, you'll get it for free. Everybody else, it'll be for sale, the cheapest I could make it on Amazon. And if you're a fan of Servant of Rage, well, here's 30,000 words of a prequel leading up to it. And Melissa, you can read it before or after Servant of Rage. It works in any order. No spoilers in probably... I think it could be good either way. If you read the book first, you'd have a minor spoiler for this story. But I think it really works in either direction. So whichever one you want. And if you enjoyed Servant of Rage, well, here's 30,000 more words in that world. And if you enjoyed Wriggly Little Hands, where here's at least 15,000, might be more like 20,000. We'll see when it comes to the end. But here's 15 to 20,000 more words in that world. And again, this one is a non-spoilery, I can't say it, non-spoilers prequel, so you could read it before or after the book. Either way, they're both coming to you pretty darn soon now. Covers are finished. We're finishing up another editing pass, and we'll get it out there in the world. So stay tuned about that. They're coming soon, folks. All right. So I said we'd do one more on the way out the door. So folks, if you want to join me, we're going to roll up one more prompt. We're going to write it and then share it in Discord afterwards. We can all see it. Impage, yes, A Wriggly Little Assistant, I'll pull back up real quick, is a prequel to Wriggly Little Hands. Delves into some questions folks had about the book that I thought would be fun to explore. That's all I'll say. And someone had asked... we'll get to that later. We'll get to that later. Let's go ahead and do one more Dice Decide. And in future, y'all, help me think. I wanna do more than 3 of these per stream. I'd like to get to like 4 at least, right? So let's try to think about how we can do them faster in future. If you got any ideas on how I can speed things up, let me know. But for now, one more dice roll. We're gonna get all the goblins in this one. Ready? And away. Raffi, tell me you're still here, buddy. One of those goblins went all the way across the floor. Tell me you're still here, Raffi. What a day for you. What a day. Oh my good God. Insane, Raffi. Natural 6. Who needs nat 20s? We roll nat 6s around here. Wow. Wow. Raffi, the dice are here for you. Grandmaster Sam, you missed it. We did roll one earlier for Raffi. We did roll a 6 as our first roll of the day, but we didn't get to appreciate it because we rolled it, and I freaked out and celebrated, and I hit the mouse button and re-rolled. But this time, we're not going to touch the mouse. We got it. There's the 6. We did it. Raffi, I do hear you screaming. Just stay calm. We don't want to scare it away. Stay calm. We don't want to scare it away. I love it. Jake says 3 6s. This isn't a good omen. Well, we only had 2, so we're only 2/3 of the way there. Raffi, I'm so happy for you. You have earned this. You have waited for so long. Oh boy. All right, folks. Well, we're back to do the funny. Raffi's prompt that he's been asking for weeks now We get it twice on the same day. Holy cow. Y'all, wow. All right, we're back. You know what to do. Melissa, I like to imagine a world where we can roll triple sixes. I love it. Hey, next time we play it, if we roll another 6 right off the bat, be pretty sick. All right. Roll our situation. Like I said, the first one doesn't count, so we're going to double click it. Boom. A wedding anniversary is forgotten. That's kind of cheap. That's kind of cheap for making it funny. All right, but there we go, guys. That's our situation. A wedding anniversary is forgotten. So, folks, oh, Melissa wants a mulligan. I kind of want a mulligan as well. Do we want a mulligan on this one? Maybe we get one mulligan a day. What do we think, chat? What do we think? We want something a little... That just feels like such a low-hanging fruit. Yeah, okay. We got overwhelming support for a mulligan. All right. All right. Let's try it again. Something better. Hey, fingers crossed on this one, y'all. Both fingers crossed. Okay. It's still mid to low-hanging fruit, but I think we could work with that, right? We could work with that. All right, y'all, there it goes. We used our mulligans, so let's pop on over here. Can work with that. So what I'm going to have y'all do, set a timer for 5 minutes. Write your prompt for a pregnancy is announced. Make it funny somehow. And post it in Discord so we can all see it. I will post mine there as well. But y'all, it's been a fun day. I love this stream. It's a lot of work for us. We got to do some, you got to do some writing on the spot, some instant creativity. But appreciate you playing along. Hey, thanks for joining me today, y'all. Go ahead and knock out this prompt. Post it in the Discord. Here, let's grab a Discord link for everybody, just in case you don't have it. I will put it in chat. Oh, that's just a slash. There we go. There's the Discord link. Hey, if you don't know the Discord, feel free to jump on in and join us. You can hang out with this community outside of stream. But as we're wrapping up here today, let me go ahead and say a big thank you to Melissa Lee, Impage Studio, Raffi the Engineer, AJ Nelson, Sloyd, other name wasn't available, Carmatic, Dodge Cummins, aka 1996, I think it was, Toyota Land Cruiser. Thanks for hanging out with me today, folks. As well, shout out to Slendy, Grandmaster Sam, the regulars, John LaFuente, and Adelmo, Warrico? I don't know how to say Adelmo. We'll call you Adelmo because I don't want to butcher it too many times. And, of course, reliable Jake Hartman on YouTube. Folks, thanks for hanging out with me today. It's been fun. I've had a good time. I hope you have, too. Go ahead, write your prompt. 5 minutes, post it in Discord. We will see everybody's there. Raffi, your day can't get better than this, my friend. 6s all around the board. Oh, I'm very happy for you. What a weight lifted from our shoulders. What a good day. Everybody, a special thanks to Kevin MacLeod of Incompetech.com for the use of his songs Farm, Manor, Cottages, and Northern Glade, which have provided our background music today. As well, an extra special thank you to the hero of the day, the hero that we are celebrating with double sixes, Raffi the Engineer, who has provided our 5th background song, Midnight at the Round Table. Raffi, what a day it's been for you. You deserve it, my friend. Folks, thank you for hanging out with me. We will be back on Friday for Fantasy Map Friday. This is the only stream that runs long these days. I try to, like I said, we try to cut around 8:30-ish. Fantasy Map Friday, there's no limits. We run until the other things I have to do for the day physically force me off stream. It's too fun of a stream. It's too enjoyable. So, folks, Friday, let's meet here again. We're going to make the map. We're going to keep it going. Let's give a quick look in on where we're at with it. A little teaser. An amuse-bouche, to quote Sam Reich. Y'all, we did some good work last Friday on this thing. It looks good, dude. I love what we did with the planes of a paralyzing fear, abandoned hope, and paralyzing fear. Look at these planes. We got to finesse it and clean it up a little bit, but I love it, y'all. We stuck this crater in here. We got the well with like the ghost flame coming out of it, and then we did these like crevices with fire coming out, and the land just looks poisoned and weird. There's like white grass and dead trees. Y'all, that's sick. We did a good job on that last Friday. I can't wait to come back and do it again. This map's getting filled in, y'all. Look at it. We're look at this. We're making progress. So come on back Friday. We're gonna keep working on the map from where is it? Where is it? Wrinkly Little Hand. There it is. Um, so yeah, that'll be Friday, folks. Thank you for being here with me today. I had fun. I hope you did. I will see you again on Friday. Stay excellent.